And good afternoon, baseball fans. Back here at Choccolocco Park here in Oxford, Alabama for Game 2 of 3 here on field number 2 of the 2017 DYB World Series, brought to you live here on JockJive.com. Jason Thompson bringing the action here with Prince Edward Farmville, the champions out of Virginia, and Texarkana East, the champions from Arkansas. Virginia will be wearing the blue tops with the white pants. They will bat first. This is the lineup that will be facing Arkansas's pitcher, Jayton Larry. 2 is Sawyer Furlong in right field. 30 is Noah Bamer, the pitcher. 1 is Harold Landis at short. 4 is Clavante Watkins at second. 22 is Cameron Ligon, catcher. 19 is Josh Simon at first. 12 is M.J. Holman in left. 13 is Austin Morgan at third. 17 is Jack Jones in center. 9 is Leighton Foles. 23 is Tay Booker, and number 8 is Johnny Lunn. Manager is Jerry Morgan with Mark Simon and Dave Furlong, your assistant coaches. Arkansas defensively wearing the all whites with the red letters and numbers with the red and white hats. Defensively on the infield from third to first will be 7, Kyler Jones. 23 is Jake Yowell. 18 is Drew Walters. 10 is Carson Chandler. The outfield from left to right. 40 is Jackson McMurray. 35 is Reese Bulkley. And 30 is Cortland Loudermill. Behind the plate, number 1 is Scooter Wilder. On the bump is number 15, Jayton Larry. Ben Yowell, the manager. James Bright, Drew Chandler, the assistant coaches. Pitch number 1 at 6:24 is a ball. So we're about 40 minutes behind schedule. Pitch to Furlong is swung on and missed. Earlier today, North Carolina 9-5 winners over Alabama. That is fouled at the plate. And Florida, here on field 2, beat Oxford 11-0. So Alabama and Oxford will play in an elimination game tomorrow. That's a swing and a miss for the strikeout. 1 down here in the first for Noah Bamer, the pitcher.
Now batting number 30, Noah Bamer.
Again, as you can see, the sun is beaten down in front of us here. That's swung on and missed. Hopefully you'll be able to at least see a little bit of the action. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to hear much of it since you can't get a crowd mic outside, as these windows they do not slide open where we can toss a mic out there. So unfortunately, no audio of any kind. The 1-1 pitch. That misses for ball 2. And coming up later tonight, Mississippi and Georgia. The pitch swung on and fouled to the left side. It's now 2-2. The 2-2 missing upstairs. That'll run the count full. Jayton spelled Jeytin. Larry. The pitch is strike 3 called on the outside corner. Paints the outside black for out number 2. So a pair of strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking, is Harold Landis to the plate, the shortstop.
Number 1, Harold Landis.
The pitch. Somewhere in Texarkana, Arkansas, there's a high school offensive line coach that's going to be watching number 15 over the years. This is a big old boy pitching. Can you imagine him as a fullback as he comes walking off the mound? I'm not sure. Oh, the ball just got away. Ball and a strike. Of course, that high school coach is still going to have to wait about 4 or 5 years. That is a ball. 2-1. Yes, a reminder of the number you see on your screen is the text. Again, I stress again the text line to shout out to your favorite player or team, and we can get those on the air as time allows. Again, 850-380-7267. Again, that is a number to text. It is not a number to call me while I'm trying to broadcast the ball game. It's like I said last game, I can walk and chew gum, but I cannot talk to two people at once. Hopefully it's more than one person watching the broadcast. It's 2 and 2. Actually, the count is now full. 3 and 2 to the number 3 batter, Harold Landis, the shortstop for Team Prince Edward Farmville, Virginia. The pitch. Taking all the way in is strike 3 called. So Larry, 1, 2, 3.
No runs on no hits, none left.
With 3 strikeouts.
No score.
We'll go ahead and keep it here. Give you the Arkansas batting lineup. This is the lineup that'll be facing Virginia's pitcher, Noah Bamer.
16 total pitches for Larry.
18 is Drew Walters, the second baseman. 23 is Jake Yowell, the shortstop. 30 is Cortland Loudermill in right. 35 is Reese Bulkley in center. 10 is Carson Chandler at first. 7 is Kyler Jones at third baseman. Number 1 is Scooter Wilder, the catcher. 15 is Jayton Larry, the pitcher. 22 is Easton Bright. 24 is Reed Walters. 3 is Brody Helms. 40 is Jackson McMurray, the right fielder. Again, Ben Yowell, the manager. James Bright, Drew Chandler, your assistant coaches. For Team Virginia on the infield, from left to right, from third to first. Number 13 is Austin Morgan. 1, Harold Landis. 4 is Clavante Watkins. 19 is Josh Simon, the outfield from left to right. Number 12 is M.J. Holman. 17 is Jack Jones. 2 is Sawyer Furlong. Cameron Ligon, number 22 behind the plate. And number 30 on the mound is Jackson Beamer. And again, we remind everybody, this is a text line. Please do not call. Thank you. Next time I'm going to read the number out. No, just kidding. Don't forget to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We're trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer, and we need your help to get there. When you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com, follow the shortcut to all social media, or simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter, plus subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's give a huge shout-out to Leighton Foles, number 9 on Prince Edward from Uncle in Richmond, Virginia. Hopefully there's only one Uncle in Richmond, Virginia, because he didn't put his name. Which is a good segue to this. You can watch this game over and over on archive after it's over. So if you shout it out to anybody, you can go back and listen to it. It says go P-E-F-Y-A and Jack Jones from the Smiths. That is Prince Edward Farmville, Virginia. As we go to the bottom of the first, it will be Walters, Yowell, and Loudermill for Team Arkansas as the lefty Bamer throws ball 1. Pitch way upstairs for ball 2. We were mentioning how big Jayton Larry was pitching that top of the first. I'd love to see little Drew Walters standing next to him. The little difference in size. The pitch is a strike. 2-1 the count. The pitch from the lefty Bamer is swung on and fouled back. 2-2. Again, we're in the bottom of the first. Game 2 of 3 here on opening day of the 2017 DYB World Series, coming to you from not Choco Loco, as I said last game, Chakalaka Park in Oxford, Alabama. They should have just put the boom in parentheses out front on the sign. That is a ball. I said this is my 7th year doing this. This might be the nicest facility I've seen. It is amazing. There is no wind to be seen out in the flags to the left side. As the sun is beaten down, that one missing upstairs for ball 4 to the leadoff man, Drew Walters. It's Jake Yowell to the plate.
Number 23, Jake Yowell.
Says, go Kyler Jones, number 7. We are so proud of you, from J.O. and Daryl. As time is called. The pitch. Missing outside. Speaking of Texarkana, I think it was 2014 they hosted the Coach and Machine Pitch World Series. I think it might have been the first one, if I remember right. I'm not sure. It might have been 2013 in Laurel. I can't remember. Been about 4 or 5 years. The pitch swung on and missed. If I remember right, on that trip, went right through Monroe, Louisiana, so I wanted to go see Willie and the rest of them, but nobody was there. The pitch outside for a ball. We were told when I went in there that Cy has been in there on occasion. Can you imagine? Boy, he's a crack up. Wouldn't try to take that Dixie cup away from him, though. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Imagine that thing's going to land in the Smithsonian before too long. That is a famous plastic cup that old Cy sports during the show. The 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. So Yowell down on strikes for out number 1. It's the 4th strikeout so far in the game between the two teams. It's Cortland Loudermill to the plate. He is the right fielder. The pitch. That one's going to miss outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. No score here in the early going of Game 2 of our triple header here on day 1. Florida earlier on an 11-0 winner over the host team, Oxford. Pitch from Bamer is swung on and missed as Loudermill tried to climb the ladder for that one. Makes it a ball and a strike. Noah Bamer, Boehmeer, the last name, has swung on off the handle of the bat. Bobbled by the first baseman. He recovers and keeps it in front of him, but can't make the play. Guess we can call that an E3. So runners at first and second as Team Arkansas with something brewing here in the bottom of the first. As Reese Bulkley to the plate. He's got the blonde flow going out of the batting helmet. Spelled Bulkley. The pitch. Up and away for ball 1. Again, your base runners for Arkansas, it's Drew Walters at second and Cortland Loudermill at first, as the boys from Texarkana East look to strike first. Here in this opener for both teams, the 1-1 is swung on and fouled out of play. The 1-1 is low. 2 balls and a strike. So correct that on the scoreboard there. There we go. Bottom of the first, no score between Virginia and Arkansas. The 2-1. That one's going to miss upstairs. Now 3-1 is Bamer's putting himself in a jam. He's going to try to get out of it. Ground ball could do it. The 3-1 pitch. Taking all the way. It is low for ball 4, and Arkansas has them loaded here in the first. Bulkley to first as Loudermill takes second. Walters over to third for Carson Chandler, the first baseman. As time is called, he's got to wait for the leadoff or the on-deck man, Kyler Jones, come around to the left side. And he's got the long flowing hair as well. The pitch from Bamer is low, gets away from the catcher, and the runner's going to make a play for home as the catcher couldn't find it. It's 1-0. As Ligon, the catcher, it bounced away to his right and just couldn't locate it, but Walters with the heads-up base running gives the boys from Texarkana the early lead. And the other two trail runners advance a base as well. So takes the force off. Loudermill now to third, Bulkley to second. Pitch to Chandler is swung on, ground ball foul to the right side. Ball and a strike. Chandler, the first baseman. The 1-1. Up and away. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch misses inside. Give you an idea of how hot it is. Home plate umpiring, you can see the sweat on his back already, and it's only the bottom of the first. The 3-1 pitch. He's taking all the way. It's outside for ball 4. The base is loaded again for Team Arkansas. It's the third walk of the inning. They have yet to record a hit. They have 3 walks and an error as Kyler Jones, number 7, to the plate.
Number 7, Kyler Jones.
Kyler spelled K-Y-L-E-R. And the pitch to him. Up and away for a ball. Noah Bamer is trying to get his Virginia teammates out of this. The pitch is low for ball 2. Didn't mention the umpires before. We mentioned them. Behind the plate is David Bailey from Albany, Georgia. David Blackwell from Tylertown, Mississippi at first. Randy Taylor from Moulton, Alabama at second. Barry Lentz is from Kannapolis, North Carolina. He is at third. Pitch is low and in. Ball, I believe it's 3-0 now. I believe it. Mr. Lentz from Kannapolis, North Carolina. I think that's where the Earnhardt family's from. Dale Sr. and Jr. The 3-0, the late Dale Jr. or the Dale Sr. Ground ball, that'll go 4-6 for the shortstop. And the ball gets away as 2 runs are going to score as the runner Jones will take second on the play. And all of a sudden, Arkansas now with a 3-0 lead. As it is Carson Chandler going 4-6, the fielder's choice, and then I guess that's the E6 on the throw.
Now batting number 1.
Will allow 2 runs to score. Scooter Wilder, the catcher, to the plate. Pitch from Bamer is a strike on the outside corner. Speaking of NASCAR, I drove through Talladega to get here last night. Did not see the raceway, though. Of course, it was about midnight when I was driving through from Pensacola, Florida, to get up here, as Wilder is behind 0-2. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Arkansas with a 3-0 lead without a base hit. The 0-2. Up and in as Wilder leans back out of the way. The 1-2 pitch Lowe gets away from the catcher, and Jones will take third on the wild pitch. Two balls, two strikes. The runner at third is Jones. The 2-2 pitch is swung on, popped up. That'll get out of play to the left behind the, I believe that's the Virginia dugout. It'll stay 2-2. As Bamer throwing a lot of pitches this inning, looking to get out of it. The curve ball is a beauty, swing and a miss for strike three. So one run is left on, one runner left on. But two big errors lead to 3 runs for Team Arkansas. We'll go to the top of the second when we get back. Virginia looking to battle back. They trail 3-0 in this season tourney opener for both these teams, the 2017 DYB AAA State Tournament, which you're watching on JockJive.com. And we're back here at Oxford, where Team Virginia will send up 4, 5, and 6. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the number you see on the screen is a text line. Please do not call while the broadcast is going on. You can text that shout out, and I will read it. Ball one. Clevante, C-L-E-V-A-N-T-E, Watkins. The pitch is swung on and misses. He tried to chase that one. Watkins got some good size to him. Big swing and a miss there. I think we have some changes. The 1-2 pitch, big swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout. 4 in a row. 4 at-bats, 4 strikeouts for Jayton Larry. One down here in the second.
Batting number 22, Cameron Ligon.
Bring in Cameron Ligon, number 22. He's the catcher. Going to get a different bat. Again, folks, the number you see on the screen is a number 2 text. Shout outs to. Outside for a ball. Cameron spelled K-A-M-R-O-N. Ligon is L-I-G-O-N. He takes strike one. It's even at a ball and strike. We're in the top of the second. Team Arkansas with 3 runs in the first without a base hit. They lead 3-0 here early. That one is low for ball 2. It says, go Joshy B from the Thorntons. That's from the 434 area code. That one is swung on and missed, 2-2. Another one says, shout out to Kyler Jones from Christopher Bailey and Tyler Graff. Let's go Cam, the next one reads. Pitch is swung on, bat out of play. It's now 2-2. To number 22. I can speak for everyone in here in the press box as we pray for that sun to go down over those trees out there. And I'm sure it's everyone outside out there braving the heat as well. Just a little more longer. That is strike 3 called on the outside corner. So 5 strikeouts in a row for Jayton Larry to lead off the ball game.
Now batting number 19, Josh.
There's Josh Simon to the plate. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Jayton Larry is definitely dialed in here in the early going. The pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. Shout out to Dylan Reed. The next one reads. The 0-2 to Simon is swung on and missed for strike 3. So 6 up, 6 down, all by the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. As Arkansas on top 3-0 here on JockJive.com. See, the manager for Virginia, looks like Johnny Loon, number 8, is going into right field, I believe he was trying to signal to us.
Now batting for Arkansas.
If you need a sports fix 24/7, whether live or archived, you can get it on JockJive.com. We have multiple channels with multiple sporting events and shows from practically every level of competition. There's the ACCC, the GCAA, Georgia Military Channel, DYB, Dixie Baseball, Georgia Highland Softball Channel, and so much more. JockJive.com for those with an insatiable sports appetite. As the star of the show so far, Jayton Larry with 6 strikeouts in 6 outs in 2 innings. Stands in there and takes ball 1, the pitch. That's low and in for ball 2. A Couple shout outs we'll get to here. It's 3 up, 3 down. Noah, that's one is swung on and hit to right field. That could be trouble. The ball gets down. Is it fair? No, it is foul. Again, we cannot see down the right side. There's a overhang trying to keep the fans somewhat cooler. It is still hot outside, but could not tell where the ball dropped, but apparently it was foul. It says, let's go, Austin Morgan. Love, Auntie Heather, Samira, and Mackay bring home that win from Uncle Jerry. It's now 2-2. As Jayton Larry has the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit to the right side. Right fielder giving chase, and this one will fall foul. You have to wait for the call from the home plate umpire. And also because we do not have crowd noise, because we can't throw a crowd mic outside. These windows do not open. So shout out to Kyler Jones from Lolo from the Viper Crew, Arkansas #1. The shout out reads, the pitch to Larry. That misses way upstairs. Says, good luck, Kyler Jones and team. Love you to the moon. That's from Grandma. The payoff pitch to Larry, swung on and hit to center field. The center field underneath it, and he'll put the squeeze on it for the out. That is Jack Jones out there in center, hauling it in for out #1.
Now batting number 22, Easton Bright.
As the #9 batter, Easton Bright, to the plate. As Bamer fires to the plate and is swung on and fouled out of play to the right. So we're closing in on the 7 o'clock hour here on a Saturday here in central Alabama, or north central Alabama. We're just a little east of Birmingham. North of Talladega. The 0-1 pitch. Chased one upstairs. It is now 0-2. More shout outs to get to here. It says, go Kyler from the Vipers Crew. The 0-2. Taking all the way. It's upstairs. 1-2. And coming up later tonight, Mississippi and Georgia. Greene County, Mississippi. And Swainsboro, Georgia, to be more specific. Shout-outs continuing to come through. It says, do work, Kyler Jones. Sister loves you. The 1-2 from Bright. Bright is swung on and missed, held on to for the strikeout. 2 down for Reed Walters.
Now batting number 24, Reed Walters.
So that is a total of 11 outs so far, 9 by the strikeout between the two teams. As Reed Walters, the number 10 batter. Time is called for some reason. Looks like a ball got loose. That's Arkansas. Yes, the pitcher is warming up down there, and the ball got away, so we had to go retrieve that. Let's go Kyler Jones from Tyler Graff. Kyler Jones is quite the following on the shout-out line. Must be the hair. The pitch to Walters is up and away for a ball. Then Mike Wright out on the adjacent field, Field 1. Bringing you, I believe it's Louisiana and South Carolina right now. The pitch. No, low, nice scoop by Ligon, the catcher. And I'll make it 2-0. Says, go Scooter Wilder. Catch strong, throw hard. We love you from Aunt Mandy and Sawyer. The pitch is low and away for ball 3. The 3-0 taking all the way and misses for ball 4. So Reed Walters with the 2-out walk.
Now batting for Arkansas, number 3, Brody Helms.
As Brody Helms, the number 11 batter to the plate. Like I said, I'm sure you fans as well are waiting patiently for that sun to set. I don't know how the picture is looking, but again, that sun is beaten down between, us on the broadcast location here in the field, as the shadows starting to get real long out there. Pitch to Helms is low for a ball. Again, the winner of this one will take on the winner of the game to our right going on, Louisiana and South Carolina. The pitch swung on and fouled back. I think it got a piece of somebody, maybe the umpire. So it deflected away. Ball and a strike. The two losers of these two games going on right now will meet here in an elimination game to kick things off tomorrow at 3:30. The 1-1. Swung on, ground ball to the second baseman. Nice backhand, flips to second for the out. That'll go 4-6. Nice job there. That's Clevante Watkins on the 4-6 put out to end the bottom of the second. So Arkansas leaves 1. But after 2, Team Arkansas with the 3-0 lead. Again, you're watching opening day action of the 2017 DYB AAA World Series, which you're watching here on JockJive.com.
Just about all wide Jones. Got a diving catch to stop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Back here in Oxford, where I think we have some shout-outs to get to. Says good luck, Kyler Jones from Coach Adam. Good luck, Kyler and the team from Nene. This was a golf tournament. Kyler Jones would be running away from the field with all the shout-out love he's getting. His team is on top, 3-0, as we go to the top of the third. It'll be batters 7, 8, and 9. It'll be M.J. Holman, Austin Morgan, Jack Jones. They're looking for their first base runner, their first hit, first one to make contact. As Jayton Larry has struck out all 6 batters he has faced. The pitch up and in. That'll be ball 2. M.J. Holman, the starting left fielder. Jayton Larry has struck out all 6 he's faced so far. That one's low and away, and now he's in danger of allowing his first base runner. It's now 3-0. We're past 7 o'clock here in Oxford, Alabama. It's strike 1 as he looks to battle back, does Jayton Larry. The 3-1, taking all the way at strike 2. So Jake and Larry looking to come all the way back from down 3-0. Shout out to 35 Reese Bulkley. Hit a dinger for Dad, the text reads. Have to wait till the bottom of the third anyway. That one misses upstairs, and for the first time, Virginia with the base runner as M.J. Holman draws the leadoff walk. Austin Morgan will step in with M.J. Holman at first. As Coach Yowell, Ben Yowell, the manager for Arkansas. And just like that, after giving up his first base runner after 6 strikeouts, he gets pulled. That's kind of rough, but I guess they want to keep him able to pitch down the road. It says, good luck, Texarkana East. We are proud of each and every one of you from the 870 area code. So Larry went into left. I believe this is Jackson McMurray now on the mound. So just a straight switch between the pitcher and the left fielder. Larry with 6 strikeouts and a walk.
For Jake and Larry, now on the mound for Arkansas, number 40, Jackson McMurray.
So again, swap between pitcher and left field for the boys of Texarkana. Want your very own copy of a DVD of any game we broadcast during this year's DYB AAA World Series? Simply email info@jockjive.com and we'll get the process started. DVDs are only $10 a game plus shipping and handling. That's info, I-N-F-O, @jockjive.com. Says play hard Reese from Uncle Mark and Aunt TT.
Now batting number 13, Austin Morgan.
Austin Morgan, the third baseman. The pitch, low and away for ball 1. The 1-0, low in the dirt. Cover is now 2-0. Again, Mississippi and Georgia to follow. Supposed to start in 55 minutes, but that is obviously not going to happen. The 2-0, taking all the way, strike 1. It's now 2-1. In the runner at first is M.J. Holman. The pitch is upstairs, and it's now 3-1. The 3-1, taking all the way. It's now strike 2. The payoff pitch is going to miss outside for ball 4. So after going 6 up and 6 down with 6 strikeouts, Team Virginia with a pair of walks to lead off the third. It'll be Jack Jones to the plate, the center fielder. Again, it's M.J. Holman at second and Austin Morgan at first for Team Virginia from Prince Edward Farmville, Virginia. Arkansas from Texarkana East. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball, just foul down the right side. I'd say by less than about a foot or so. Says, let's go Jack, with a bunch of Ks. He would have been going a long way if that ball had been about a foot and a half to the left. Definitely would have been a double, I think. The 0-2 pitch, low and away. Ball and 2 strikes. As Leighton Foles waits on deck for Team Virginia. Looking to rally. They trail 3-0 here in the third. The 1-2 pitch is strike 3 called. So the 7th strikeout for Arkansas pitching. Leighton spelled Leighton. Foles is Folz. And he takes ball one. In 3 runs for Arkansas in the first. The difference, swung on and missed. That'll even things at a ball and strike. The 1-1, swing and a miss as Foles chased one up in the zone a little bit there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Championship game scheduled for Thursday. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, held on to for the strikeout. So 8 strikeouts, all 8 outs by the K.
Now batting number 23, Tay Booker.
Jayton Larry had 6 of them. Now Jackson McMurray with a pair. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. So 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. So nobody has yet to put it in play for Virginia. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 way outside as the runners are going to advance a base on the wild pitch. Ball and 2 strikes to Tay Booker. He swings and a miss. First strike 3, so all 9 outs by the K as Team Virginia leaves a pair on. We've played 2.5 to the bottom of the third we go as the boys from Texarkana East look to add to a 3-0 lead here on day 1 of the 2017 DYB AAA World Series, which you're watching here on JockJive.com.
Battle White Jones County. Diving catch, shortstop. Gross. Gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Crab's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Back here in Oxford, Alabama. It may come as a surprise to you how affordable it is to have JockJive Sports provide coverage of your sporting event or sports team with quality streaming, offering a national and international platform to show off your school or sport. We produce everything from youth sports to the NCAA Division I, literally from every part of this country. Large productions or small, tiny venues or huge. We can and have done them all. To put JockJive Sports to work for you, email info, info, at jockjive.com. As the sun continues to get lower and lower on the horizon. It'll be McMurray for Arkansas, Jackson McMurray, then the top of the lineup with Drew Walters and Yake Yowell. So it'll be 12-1-2 here in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Misses upstairs for a ball. Again, Georgia and Mississippi will close out the action here tonight. In a game that will most likely start closer to 9 than the original scheduled time of 8. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. So you got this. PEFYA, Prince Edward Farmville. I guess the YA would be Youth Association. The 1-1. This is upstairs. Remember my first year with JockJive, 2011. I believe we were in South Fork, Virginia for Dixie Softball World Series action, then Madison Heights, Virginia for the Ozone World Series. Back in 2011, they were played in separate weeks, separate parks, but now they're all together. That I think has been the case since 2013. Laurel, Mississippi, then 2 years in Lexington, South Carolina. Laurel again last year. And here we are in Oxford, the 3-1. Swing and a miss. That'll run the count full at 3-2. The payoff pitch. Swung on, ripped to the left side, but foul. Obviously, looking at the wind screens on the outfield fence, it's 225 all the way around. I don't think we've seen one leave the yard yet in either field here in this tournament. It's very early, though. The 3-2 pitch swung on, popped up, left side, third baseman into foul ground. He will not catch it, as it is foul. Again, we had to wait for the umpire signal as the third baseman, Morgan, disappeared underneath the roof down to our left. So Noah Bamer will have another payoff pitch to throw here to lead off the bottom of the third. It is, did it get him? It was inside. Well, it looks like it get him as he's gimping down to first, holding that left leg. So hopefully he'll be all right and be able to stay in the game. They're going to give him a little extra time down there to try to walk that one off. He's holding the back of that left calf. As Drew Walters will bat once he's ready. Again, after today's game is over, you can watch the action again and again on JockJive.com. Go to the same spot you watch the live coverage and watch the archives. Or if you want a DVD of any game we broadcast here at the DYB AAA World Series, email info@jockjive.com, and we will get that process started. Owner of the company, Robert Williamson, will get back in touch with you.
Now batting number 18, Drew Walters.
I believe he's in Ephrata, Washington right now with the Babe Ruth World Series, which has gone there every year for the last couple of years. That one missing for a ball to Drew Walters. Oh, he did call a strike? Okay. It is 0-1. Now one gets away from the catcher, and that'll allow the runner to take second. You know, here we are. We're waiting on these calls from the home plate umpire. But man, I can imagine with how hot it is, having to bend over and watch every pitch come in. We definitely know who's going to get to the hot tub or the pool back at the hotel first. It's going to be these guys in blue for sure. The 1-1. Missing inside. 2-1. Of course, it's certainly a nice little resume builder for all these umpires that do this back at their local parks to be able to ump a World Series. Beautifully bunted ball. The catcher comes out and throws. Oh, and it's over the head of the first baseman. So it's going to be an E2 as a run scores, and the runner, or actually E3 as it tipped off his glove. Good point. Beautiful bunt there by Walters, but a strong throw by Ligon, and Simon just couldn't put the glove on it. So McMurray comes all the way around to score to make it 4-0. As Walters takes second on the throw. Yowell to the plate. And I believe the last pitch has been thrown by Mr. Bamer. So we're going to have a new pitcher for the boys in blue when we get back here on JockJive.com.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Stop. Gross. Gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and they got it.
back here in Oxford, where number 19 is Josh Simon. So they had a Paul McCullough, the state director from South Carolina, making an appearance up here.
64 total pitches for Noah Bamer. Now pitching.
I believe Bamer has gone to first base. I believe his South Carolina AAA boys playing to our right with Mike Rideout bringing the action over there. Yes, Paul's been over at the majors and the O-zones. I believe Paul's the Park and Rec director in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I believe he hosted some Dixie softball a couple weeks back. Dixie Softball World Series action. So I believe it's just a swap between the pitcher and first base, I believe, with Simon going to the mound and Bamer going to first. So he'll finish throwing his warm-up tosses. Simon, the second pitcher of the day for Team Virginia. Looking to stop the bleeding and stay within striking distance as Arkansas has added to their lead here. It's 4-0 as Jake Yowell, number 23, to the plate. He struck out looking his first time up.
Number 23, Jake Yowell.
Count is 2-2. So again, Simon going in the middle of an at-bat. Something you don't see very often, but actually that was strike one. Just didn't hear our balls and strikes there. It's now 0-2 to number 23, Jake Yowell. Again, he struck out looking in the first inning. Interesting how many of these Arkansas players, how tiny a lot of them are. And then you see Jayton Larry, who was throwing smoke earlier on the mound with 6 strikeouts. The ball gets away from the catcher. Throw going down to third will not be in time. Good hustle there by Walters as he takes third on the wild pitch. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. Again, 4-0 as the boys from Texarkana East with 3 in the first and another tally here in the third. So we're closing in on the 1 hour mark in this one. The 1-2 is low, gets away from the catcher, but the runner will stay put at third. Two and two here with nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Pitch is swung on, ground ball under the glove of the third baseman into left. I believe that'll be an E5. And a run scores. As Walters makes it 5-0.
Now batting number 30, Cortland Loudermill.
Cortland Loudermill reached on an error in the first inning. That's at least 3. Actually, I believe that's the 4th error by Virginia so far. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball. Second baseman has this one. He'll flip to short for 1. Back over to first. Not in time. Quick turn, but they're not going to get the speedy Cortland Loudermill. Fielder's choice will go 4-6. Watkins to Landis on the putout.
Now batting number 35, Reese Bulkley.
And Reese Bulkley to the plate. He walked and scored his first time up. I believe we got a shout out from his dad earlier, so we know at least dad is watching. That one low and away to him. Throw down to second, and it will be wide of the mark. It'll be a stolen base. Bulkley with a chance to drive a run in here. The 1-0 swung on, popped foul to the right side as that sun gets closer and closer to that beautiful setting over there. Nice rolling hills here in the central part of the state. The 1-1 swung on, hit to the right side, and that will, I believe, get down for a base hit. Runner, he trips and falls around third, and we're going to have a run down between third and home. The ball gets away from the third baseman, and the run will score. So a single for Bulkley and an RBI, as Loudermill scores to make it 6-0.
Now batting number 10, Carson Chandler.
Just for informational purposes, do we tell you it's 15 after 3 and 10 after 4, so Arkansas still has work to do if they want to end this one early. As the very popular Kyler Jones waits on deck to our left. The pitch. Swung on, ripped to the right side. Foul.
That one of your players, man. Hold on, just hit foul one of your players. Is that tough?
Got him in the back, I think.
It's 14.
I believe somebody was warming up down the right side, and I believe somebody may have gotten clipped, but hopefully he'll be all right. Just tell him to rub some dirt on it. The 0-1, missing upstairs for a ball.
Testing out the new bat. Taking his swing.
In 3 in the first and 3 so far here in the third for Arkansas. The pitch is, I believe he called it a strike. It's now 1-2. Sunset's going to make for a nice postcard type of photo. The 1-2, low and away, gets away from the catcher. The runner's going to take third. That would be Bulkley.
So it's got to have a certification or stamp on it to use it.
Count now 2-2. The 2-2 pitch missing upstairs. Count now full to Carson Chandler, who walked and then was forced out at second on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. 6-0 our score. Arkansas with the lead. The pitch inside gets away from the catcher. The runner will take first, and the run coming home, and he's going to be safe. Bulkley scores on the wild pitch, and now the runner takes second on the play. Good heads-up base running there. As Bulkley scores on the wild pitch, it's now 7-0 Arkansas.
Now batting number 7, Kyler Jones.
As Kyler Jones reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Wilder waiting on deck as Arkansas has plated 4 here this inning. That is swung on and missed by Jones. 0-1. The pitch swung on and missed. Big cut there by Jones. It's now 0-2. Getting 3 in the first, 4 so far here in the third, as Team Arkansas is running away with this one. They lead by a touchdown. The pitch is low. And Arkansas needs 3 more and a hold to end this one early, as the very hot, brutal sun is no more for today. The pitch low, and it gets away from the catcher. Tried to backhand it. He'll be safe on the wild pitch. Well, hopefully that means you people at home can see the action on your screen a little bit better. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled straight back.
Can't catch it off the deflection.
Hey, let's go bring it over here. That's where it's cool over there.
The 2-2 swung on and hit to center field. The center fielder underneath it. He makes the catch. The runner tags from third. He will easily score on the sac fly. Didn't need to, but he wanted to get that white uniform dirty, so he slides in. Chandler on the sac fly, going F8 to make it 8-0.
Now batting number 1,
Scooter Wilder the plate. Pitch low and away. Just notice now that the sun's went down, that AC starting to crank a little better. Feels good. 1-0 the count. The pitch low and away. 2-0. Nobody on here in the third inning where Arkansas has plated 5 to make it an 8-0 game. That one's low and away for ball 3. The 3-0 taking all the way, and it's strike 1. Again, Georgia and Mississippi coming up later tonight. The 3-1 inside, that'll be a walk.
Number 15, Jayton Larry.
As Jayton Larry to the plate. He flew out to center his first time. And earlier when he was on the mound, faced 6 batters, struck them all out. 6 strikeouts in 2 innings. Can't get much better than that. And the first pitch to him. He swats one into center. It will be knocked down by the center fielder. Runner's going to go first to third. Larry's taking 2 all the way, and he will be safe with the double. Now the run rule starting to loom large as a base hit here by Easton Bright could make it 10-0. Of course, they would have to hold Virginia in the top of the 4th.
Now batting number 22, Easton Bright.
The pitch, missing up and away for ball 1. Apparently South Carolina leading 4-0 over Louisiana to our right. You heard the call from Mike Rideout. Low and away, but runners will stay put. The runners are Scooter Wilder at third, Jayton Larry at second. Says VA is GOAT, greatest of all time. Come on, guys, the text reads. The pitch, swing and a miss as Bright chased one up in the zone. Actually, the count is 1-1, so we'll just get that right. Bright struck out swinging his first time back in the second inning. The 1-1 gets away from the catcher, but everybody will stay put. That's Ben Yowell at first, just pointing to the bag. So I'm going to just stay right there. So now 2-1. As Simon trying to get out of this inning for Team Virginia. The pitch is a strike called. It's now 2-2. The 10th batter of the inning. That one is up and away, and that will be a walk. I had 2-2, and actually it was 2-2, so he headed all the way down to first a little early. So payoff pitch will be coming to Easton Bright, the 10th batter of this inning. 5 runs in so far for Arkansas here in this bottom of the third. The payoff pitch is low for ball 4. Now he'll run down there. Again, folks, we implore you, the shout-out line is a text-only line.
Now batting number 18, Drew Walters.
As Drew Walters will bat for the second time this inning. The bases are full for Arkansas. Pitch is up and in for ball 1. The 1-0. That's a strike called, even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swung on, hit down the line, but just foul. About a foot to the left. This thing would be 10-0, if not more. Ball and 2 strikes. Getting 3 in the first, 5 so far here in the third. Walters is the 11th batter to bat this inning. He has scored both times. He reached on a walk and a throwing error. He has scored both times. So officially 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch is swung on, popped up, and that will fall harmlessly. Good hustle there by Ligon, the catcher, but can't get to it before it hits the fence. Shout out to Jackson from his daddy in Ohio. It says, good luck, Arkansas, from Fort Worth, Texas. The 1-2 pitch is swung on, hit down to the right side, but that'll be foul. The next one reads, shout out to Jackson McMurray from his dad in Ohio. Oh, got that one already. I believe this is going to be pitch number 40 here for Simon. It is upstairs for a ball. So this means this will be a 36-hour rest for Simon on the mound after he throws pitch number 41 here. The 2-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. Arkansas leaves them loaded, but they do plate 5 runs. So we're halfway home here in game 2 and halfway home in our coverage here on day 1 of the 2017 our DYB World Series, which you are watching here on JockJive.com.
Arkansas 8, Virginia 0. Simon with 41 total pitches.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
And we're back here at Chockalaka Park here in Oxford, Alabama, for the 2017 DYB World Series. Shout out goes to Good Job Virginia way to end the inning. Let's get some hits. They're actually still searching for their first one. We had a no-hitter in our first game between 3 Florida pitchers as they beat Oxford 11-0. As Jackson McMurray back out there for, I believe, his 3rd inning of work. Went in for Larry in the... Actually, he went in the 3rd, so it's only his 2nd.
Now batting number 8, Johnny Blood.
The pitch, swing and a miss by Lunn. This is his first at bat of the game. He's the number 12 batter. Then we'd be back to the top. Sawyer Furlong and Noah Bamer. Pitch low and away. Says Connor Mann is Jack Jones's biggest fan, the text reads, for Team Virginia. Pitch is upstairs. Makes it 2-1. Pitch low and away is now 3-1 to a leadoff man here in the 4th. Team Virginia still looking for the first ball to be put in play. All 9 outs by the K so far. The 3-1. That one's a strike. Going to be Lund, Furlong, and Bamer for Team Virginia here in the top of the fourth. The payoff pitch is just outside for ball 4. So for the second inning in a row, the leadoff man reaches via the free pass. Arkansas pitchers have 9 strikeouts and 3 walks. Sawyer Furlong to the plate. He swings and misses for strike 1. The pitch. Low for a ball. It's now 1-1. The pitch. Swing to the left side. It is foul. Count now 0-2. As McMurray looking in. The 0-2. Missing outside. To the backstop it goes. They'll throw down to second to try to get Lund, but he'll be safe as the ball bobbled briefly by the shortstop. He'll be safe there on the wild pitch. That is a swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout for Furlong. So all 10 outs via the K for Arkansas pitching tonight.
Now batting, number 30, Noah Bamer.
Noah Bamer struck out looking his first time. That's up and away for a ball.
You got one? Go ahead.
Good. I'm good right now.
With you, Willie.
The 1-0, missing inside. It'll be 2-0. Again, Mississippi and Georgia coming up later. Again, supposed to start in 20 minutes. Obviously, it'll be later. The pitch. Swung on and ripped to the left side. That'll be foul. That'll make it 2 balls and a strike. Again, 3 in the first, 5 in the third for Team Arkansas. As Team Virginia is still looking for their first hit. The 2-1 missing for ball 3. As Harold Landis waits on deck for the boys from Prince Edward Farmville. The 3-1. Swung on and ripped foul to the left side. That'll run the count full. I believe Mason Day is your state director in Virginia. Again, we have not seen him today. He's either watching downstairs or he's working the majors and ozone fields. The pitch is upstairs for ball 4. And Virginia with 2 runners on now. Certainly one of the more interesting scorebooks we've seen. 4 walks and 10 strikeouts. And nothing else. No hits, no flyouts, no groundouts, no nothing. Just walks and strikeouts. That one knocks Landis off the plate. It is 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. The shout-out read. Shout-out to Jackson McMurray from Arkansas from Aunt B and Rhett. Pardon me. Pitch is popped up. Fouled back. 1-2. The aforementioned McMurray has 4 strikeouts so far. He and Larry have combined for 10. 10 outs, all recorded by the strikeout. The 1-2 up over the head of the batter. That'll even things 2-2. Pardon me. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. The pitch. Low, it gets past the catcher. They'll finally thought about throwing to third, but does not. So a wild pitch will move both batters up. So second and third. I believe this is pitch number 40 for Jackson McMurray. So he will not be able to pitch for 36 hours after this next one. The 2-2. Missing upstairs, it is 3-0. 3-2, rather. As Clavante Watkins waits on deck, the 3-2 missing outside for ball 4. So the bases are loaded.
Now batting number 4, Clavante Watkins.
And I believe this could be it for Jackson McMurray. They will, I believe, take the ball from him. No. So McMurray's game is done. I believe he will go to right field. So Arkansas's third pitcher of the game will now be batting, or be pitching, rather. So it was 40 pitches for McMurray, so he's able to pitch tomorrow if they need him to. It says coming in August on JockJive.com, the AAA Ozone Major Dixie Youth World Series, Dixie Baseball World Series, Georgia Military College Football, Navarre Football, Great American Rivalries, and so much more. Later this fall, SWAC football, soccer, and volleyball, plenty of high school football, and the ACC Game of the Week, and more. A litany of reasons you need to come back to JockJive.com often.
40 even? Yes. For McMurray? Yes. Mark 2 extra, somewhere down the line. 40 total pitches for Jackson McMurray. Now pitching for the Arkansas All-Stars. 23, Jake Yowell.
So the bases are loaded for Team Virginia as they look to rally from a huge deficit here. It is 8-0. And Clavante Watkins, if he gets a hold of one, this thing gets interesting. The pitch takes one upstairs for a ball. The pitch, big swing and a miss. Chase one up in the zone there. That'll even things at a ball and a strike. Again, it is Georgia and Mississippi coming up later. It'll be the final game of the night. The 1-1 pitch is missing the outside corner. 2-1. Watkins struck out swinging to lead off the second inning. 8-0 our score. Arkansas with the lead. The pitch. That one's going to miss up and away for ball 3. Again, it is Loon at third, Bamer at second, Landis at first. The pitch is ball 4, and Virginia has cracked the scoreboard for the first time. As Virginia now trailing 8-1 as Watkins gets the RBI the easy way. As Loon comes in to score. They're still looking for their first hit, though, as Cameron Ligon with a strikeout looking in the second. The pitch. I believe the ball got a piece of the catcher as Ligon fouled one off. Looked like the catcher, Wilder, was wincing a little bit. We'll have to keep tabs on that, see if he's all right. I think he's rubbing that catching hand of his. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, popped backwards. It is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded for Virginia here. The pitch is swung on and missed. Was it held on to? Guess that is strike 2. We had 0-2 up here, but it is strike 3. Okay, the home plate umpire said it was tipped and then held on to by the catcher. So 2 outs, so another strikeout. So all 11 outs by the strikeout. Swing and a miss. So 11 strikeouts, 6 walks, and that's it. Virginia is still looking for their first hit. They do have their first run on a bases-loaded walk, the 0-1. Swung on. Now the ball's in play. Ground ball to third baseman. He'll win the race to the bag. 3 unassisted. So Carson Chandler with the first work today by the Arkansas defense, as Team Virginia will leave them loaded. They do get 1. But they are still looking for their first hit. Team Arkansas can walk this one off if they score 3 here in the bottom of the 4th. We'll have it for you when we get back here on JockJive.com.
Just about all White Jones County.
Back here at Chockalaka Park here in Oxford, Alabama, where Team Arkansas could walk this one off if they score 3 here, as Jake Yowell to the plate. Yowell is officially 0 for 2. He struck out looking in the first, reached on an error that scored a run in the third. Arkansas can score 3 here and end it early. As we're closing in on 8 o'clock here in Oxford, Alabama. Again, we remind you to like JockJive on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We're trying to reach 10,000 Facebook likes and 1,000 Twitter followers this summer. We need your help to get there. When you like us on Facebook, we keep you updated on scores, schedules, game status, and so much more. So go to JockJive.com and follow the shortcut to all the social media. Simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine of Facebook or at JockJive on Twitter. Plus, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This nice catch, Scooter, tipped and caught for the out. We're watching from Fort Worth, Texas. That's from Love, Aunt Mandy, and Sawyer. That is ball 1. Swung on and fouled out of play. Ball, and actually, no balls and 2 strikes. It'll be Yowell, Loudermill, and Bulkley for Team Arkansas, who only need 3 to end this one early. The 0-2, that one's going to miss up. So ball and 2 strikes. Again, Yowell struck out looking in the first, reached on a throwing error in the third that drove in a run. The 1-2. That one's going to miss low and bounce away. It'll even things at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Low. Count now is full. The payoff pitch. Misses low and inside for ball 4. So for the 3rd time tonight, the leadoff man on for Team Arkansas. It says, finish 'em, Arkansas. The text reads from the 903 area code. As we're going to have time called. Not sure if we're going to see a pitching change, but I believe this is manager Jerry Morgan going out there talking to Simon. This is just a straight keep the pitcher focused talk here. He didn't want anybody else coming out there with him. And the meeting breaks. Cortland Loudermill's been on base twice. He scored twice. Reached on an error in the 1st, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd, so officially 0 for 2, but has 2 runs scored. The pitch to him flails out of the way. It's ball and no strikes. The 1-0. I believe it was ball too low. We didn't see a signal. Nope, they did call it a strike. It's 1-1. Didn't see that strike signal real well. Of course, you got to give the umpire a little bit of slack. He is drenched in sweat out there, as are his other 3 teammates. The 1-1. Popped up on the infield. First baseman just in foul ground makes the grab. That is Bamer, number 30. On the pop out to 3 for out number 1.
Now batting number 35, Reese Bulkley.
Reese Bulkley has been on base twice. He has scored twice. Once on a walk, once on a hit. Pitch to him. Swung on, and it gets over the head of the shortstop. Rolling into center field. The runner will take second. He'll take the turn to third. He doesn't stop. He's going to be standing. Then the ball gets away, and a run is going to score. The trail runner takes third. I guess that's going to be an E somewhere. I believe on the shortstop. So a single and an E brings a run in as Yao comes in to score. And Bulkley all the way to third on what I believe is the 5th error of the night. It's 9-1. It's Carson Chandler with a pair of walks, so no official at bat for him. The pitch, swing, and fouls it straight back. He got a good cut on that one. The 0-1. Knocks down Chandler as he gets out of the way. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Low for a ball. Getting Bulkley, the runner at third, as Arkansas 2 runs away from calling it a night early. The 2-1. Up and away. It's now ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is going to miss outside. So runners at the corners now. As he doesn't stop running, as Chandler's going to take second and throw down to second. He will be out, but the run will score. So it'll be a walk, and I guess 1-6 on the putout. but Bulkley comes in to make it 10-1.
Batting number 7, Kyler Jones.
So again, Arkansas needs one to end this thing early as Kyler Jones has a sac fly, and he reached on a fielder's choice, so he's officially 0 for 1. As time is called, I'm not sure if maybe the runner going into second may have cleated the shortstop, as I believe that is Landis out there, the shortstop, getting looked at. I think maybe the cleat may have come up. That's just a speculation on my part, as maybe the leg went right into the forearm area, but he's going to tough it out. Kyler Jones reached on a fielder's choice, was left on in the first, hit a sac fly to center in the third. The pitch. Squares around a bunt. It's behind the batter. The 1-0. Swung on, popped up on the infield. The catcher can't find it, though. 1-1. Says, you got this, Kyler. Love you from Chrissy. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, ground ball. The pitcher knocks it down. It's off his glove. Second baseman has it over to first, and he throws it over his head as Jones will take second. I guess that's technically 2 errors on 1 play. As Jones is on. Possibly game-ending run here.
Now batting number 1.
And Scooter Wilder to the plate. As Simon looking to close the door and force the fifth. The pitch is low. Gets away from the catcher, but not enough to move Kyler Jones up. It is 1-0. Says, let's go, Arkansas, the text reads. Pitch, did it hit him? No, it got away from the catcher, so Jones takes third, and a wild pitch could end this thing now. It's now 2-0. And Kyler Jones, your runner at third. He scores before the third out is made. This game is over. The 2-0. Up and inside. Actually, it hit Kyler Jones. I'm sorry, it hit Scooter Wilder. So he takes first. Runners at the corners here for Jayton Larry.
Now batting number 15, Jayton
Says, let's go, Scooter. You got this, from the 817 area code texting in there. Jayton Larry with a fly out and a double. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. I believe it's low for a ball. I hope they called strike 1. Shout out to Carson Chandler from Folk, Arkansas, from Tommy and Kathleen Chandler. That is swung on, and it is foul. Now 0-2. So shout out to Action Jackson McMurray from Mammy and Granddad in Arkansas. It has been all Arkansas for the most part tonight. 10-1 our score. The 0-2 pitch, missing way upstairs. As the runner at first is trying to goad him into to a throw, he'll just take second on the play. Of course, that run doesn't mean much. It's that run at third that can end it. So Ball and 2 strikes. Skylar Jones is the most savage person ever, the text reads. That is swung on, popped up on the infield, a shortstop underneath it, and he will put the squeeze on it. We will go to the 5th. So 2 runners left on. They have left on 7 so far. We will go to the top of the 5th. Virginia coming to bat trailing 10-1 here in the opening round game of the 2017 DYB World Series here on JockJive.com.
Just about White Jones County. Is a shot towards deep, short, crash, got it, long throw,
Back here in Oxford, Alabama, where we go to the top of the 5th. Virginia still looking for their first hit. It'll be Holman, Morgan, and then Jones, batters 7, 8, and 9 for the boys from Prince Edward, Farmville, VA. In Mississippi and Georgia, supposed to start 5 minutes ago. As we break out the time machine, that's not going to happen. The pitch. Up and away for a ball. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Actually 1 and 2, says the home plate umpire. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip, I believe, so he stays alive. Does MJ Holman, who walked to lead off to lead off the 3rd. The 1-2 pitch, missing for ball 2. So 6 walks, 11 strikeouts, and a ground out. That's all Virginia has done tonight. Still looking for that first base hit. The 3-2 pitch. Low and away. Is that ball 4 or ball 3? Nope, now the count is full. The payoff is missing for ball 4. It says, let's go, VA. The leadoff man walks for the 2nd inning in a row for the boys in blue. As Austin Morgan to the plate. It's a swing and a miss. Pitch is a strike called. And it's now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, held on to for another strikeout. The 12th of the game by Arkansas pitching.
Now batting number 17, Jack Jones.
Jack Jones struck out looking his first time. Steps to the plate. Chops one to the second baseman. Bobbles, can't get it. That's going to be an E4. Couldn't get his hands on it. Says, come on, Jackie Owl, strike Virginia out. It reads. As Sawyer Furlong to the plate. As the home plate umpire calls time. Sawyer Furlong with a big swing and a miss there. Furlong struck out in the first and the fourth. He'd love to get off the schneid right here. The 0-1 as he jumps back to avoid the hit by pitch. It's 1-1. So let's go Team Arkansas from Rachel from Folk, Arkansas. F-O-U-K-E. Hopefully I'm saying that right. The 1-1 is low and away for ball 2. The 2-1. Swung on, ground ball. Third baseman bobbles, recovers, throws to second, and they got him. Nice play there by the second baseman, keeping his toe on the bag. Drew Walters on the 5-4 fielder's choice. Runners at the corners. Now with 2 outs. As Noah Bamer to the plate, he has a walk and a strikeout. The pitch swung on, fouled back. Bamer struck out looking in the first. He walked in the fourth. Team Virginia still looking for that elusive base hit. The 0-1 is a ball. That'll even things at a ball and a strike. Mississippi and Georgia will be playing deep into the night in our nightcap. The pitch, low for a ball. It's now 2-1. As I mentioned earlier, thank God for Waffle House, because that's the only thing that's going to be open when we leave here tonight. The pitch, swing and a miss, big cut. It's 2-2. Unfortunately for us, there's one near the hotel. Some scattered covered chunk coming up later for yours truly, more capped rather. The 2-2, low for ball 3. The payoff pitch missing upstairs. The bases are now loaded. As Bamer draws the walk to load them up. Shout out goes, thanks, JockJive, for the live cast. Go Carson Chandler from Mamaw, Kathy in Arkansas. Well, you're welcome.
Batting number 1, Harold Landis.
I believe I was in Texarkana. I think it was about 4 years ago or so for the Coach Pitch Machine Pitch World Series. I believe it was the first one. I believe it was 2013 or 14. Not sure on the date there, but it was around that time. Spending my 7th summer with the JockJive gang. That ball is low for ball 2. My day job, I'm the sports editor at the Gulf Breeze News in Gulf Breeze, Florida, going on almost 15 years. So anytime I can break away for a couple weeks, that's certainly a good thing. The 2-0, missing outside, and on top of it, get paid to do it. So I get paid twice. It says, we sure are proud of our number 7, Kyler Jones from Lauren and Girls. Kyler Jones needs an agent with all the shout-out love he's getting. The 3-0 pitch, taking all the way, and it hits the outside corner. It's 3-1. Harold Landis has a strikeout in the first and a walk in the fourth. Imagine he's going to be taking all the way here. The 3-1. Whoa, big swing and a miss. That'll run the count full. There is nowhere to put him. It is M.J. Holman at third. It is Sawyer Furlong at second and Noah Bamer at first. The payoff pitch headed home is low for ball 4. They've walked in a run. So Landis with the RBI the easy way. As Holman comes in to score to make it a 10-2 game. Clavante Watkins has a RBI and a bases loaded walk that plated the first run. then a strikeout swinging in the second. The pitch, big swing and miss, chased one inside on him. It's 0-1. Says, we love you, Kyler. Good luck from the Bakers in Arkansas. I want to know who the world in Arkansas doesn't know little Kyler. The 0-1. Popped and hit well into center field. Center fielder going back, and the catch is made about 10 feet from the fence. So the no-no is still intact. On the deep fly to center as Reese Bulkley hauls it in. But Virginia scores a run for the second inning in a row, but for the second inning in a row, they leave them loaded. So we will go to the bottom of the fifth.
38 total pitches for Yao that half inning.
As Team Arkansas now needs 2 to end this thing early. We'll have it for you when we get back here on JockJive.com.
Just about all White Jones. There is a shot towards deep short. Perhaps got it long. And he got it.
Back here in Oxford, where Austin Morgan moves from third to the pitcher's mound. It'll be the third pitcher of the day for Team Virginia. To shut him down, Reese hit a dinger for Dad from the 903 area code. As Arkansas needs 2 to end this thing here in the fifth and preserve a no-hitter for, I believe, 3 different guys. I believe it was Larry, McMurray. Actually, I believe it's just 2, McMurray and Larry. Larry and McMurray, we'll have to see who pitched that last inning. I believe 3 guys have pitched for Arkansas, but I'm not sure.
Larry, McMurray,
And Yao. Yao was the third pitcher, so that'll be an interesting stat. Could have the second game in a row with 3 pitchers combining on a no-hitter. But Arkansas needs 2 runs or 3 outs in the sixth for that to happen.
Easton Bright.
As we go to there'll be Easton Bright, then back to the top with Walters and Yao. So 9, 1, and 2 for Team Arkansas. And that is swung on and fouled out of play to the right. In Greene County, Mississippi, and Swainsboro, Georgia, coming up later. The pitch behind the batter. 1-1 the count. Pitch squares around the bunt, and he gets it down, but the pitcher has it over to first in time. That'll go 1-3 for out number 1. Back to the top with Drew Walters. Says, go East and get a hit. That's from Kathy Chandler in Arkansas.
Now batting number 18, Drew Walters.
So shout out to Scooter from Pawpaw and Mama back in Arkansas. The pitch. Does it get him? Oh, it got him in the leg. But he bounces up quickly. For a fraction of a second, that looked kind of scary, how hard he went down. But, boy, he popped up, and he gets a attaboy from the first base umpire. Says, way to tough it out there, kid, as he draws first base the hard way as Jake Yowell to the plate. Says, lots of love from Little Rock for Kyler and the guys.
Batting number 23, Jack Yowell.
Kyler's lucky I get unlimited text. He might be paying for this month's phone bill. The pitch. Swung on and hit down the right side, but foul. I'd imagine you'd have to mow some lawns or something. He is only 9 or 10, so. As the boys from Texarkana East looking to end this one early. Again, they need 2 runs. The pitch. Missing inside, gets away from the catcher, and the runner will take second on the wild pitch. So shout out to who else? Kyler Jones, number 7 from Aiden Lopez and the Vipers from Arkansas. It's a great game to watch. Austin from Washington says, go Jake Yowell, big hit. The pitch is swung on, popped up right side, second base going out, and he can't reach it. That one drops in front of the right fielder. A strong throw coming home, but the trail runner takes second. Good base running there as Jake Yowell gets the bloop single and advances. So we have runners here at second and third with 1 out for Cortland Loudermill. Says, let's go Jackson McMurray from Pawpaw and Little Mama and Lawson from Doddridge, Arkansas. Says go Court, as in Cortland Loudermill. He taps one foul. Says hi Jack Jones cheering on Virginia from Midlothian, Virginia. Loudermill is officially 0 for 3, but he scored twice. Reached on an error, scored in the first. Fielder's choice, scored in the third, and then popped out to first. Base hit here could end it. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled straight back. He was on top of that one there. It's 0-2. Again, Mississippi and Georgia to follow. Here's hoping that we can get that one started before 9. It's 8:20 right now. The 0-2 pitch is swung on, fouled back again as Loudermill's not getting cheated. He's leaving those hacks out there. He's got some good hacks going here in this at-bat. He gets a hold of one. This thing will end 13-2. The 0-2 pitch is swung on, hit a mile high to the right side. First baseman underneath it, and we'll put the squeeze on it just in foul territory for out number 2. 2 down for Reese Bulkley, who has been on base all 3 times. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. Shout out to Kyler Jones from the Lopez family, cheering him on from DeQueen, Arkansas. I think every city in the state has shouted out to Kyler Jones tonight. The pitch is low and away. Ball 1. And just like that, well, says good luck, Kyler from Pam, Bell, and Reagan. The 1-0. Missing outside. It's 2-0. Again, a base hit could end it here. In Bulkley with a walk and a run scored in the first. RBI single, run scored in the third. RBI single, run scored in the fourth. The 2-0. Big swing and a miss. He was trying to end it right there. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Missing inside. It's now 3-1. So shout out to Josh and the Virginia boys from Virginia Tech in Blacksburg, Virginia. Pitch is low for ball 4. It gets away from the catcher, but nobody will advance. Says go Reese get a hit. Actually, he just walked, so the bases are loaded. As Carson Chandler, who's walked all 3 times tonight,
Now batting for Arkansas, number 10, Carson Chandler.
to the plate. Virginia needs an out to force the 6th. Arkansas needs 2 runs to end it here in the 5th. The pitch. That one missing outside. Nice stop by the catcher. It's 1-0. Morgan, Austin Morgan, trying to end this 5th inning. The pitch, swing and a miss. Tipped, held on to by the catcher. It's 1-1. Says go Carson Chandler from the folk. From folk, Tommy and Kathy texting in there. The 1-1 swung on and missed. It is 1-2. Nowhere to put him. It's Walters at third, Yowell at second, Buckley at first. The 1-2 pitch. Headed home. It is swung on and missed for strike 3. So we have a hit and the bases left loaded. They have left 10 on tonight, but they have plated 10. Arkansas now 3 outs away from the W. Virginia will bat here in the top of the 6th when we get back here on JockJive.com.
Battle White Jones County. Diving Gross. Gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben. There is a shot towards deep short. Crafts got it long. Throw over and he got it.
Back here in Oxford, where the text reads, Kyler, I love you. You better whoop and do good. Me and little V are watching you. We're so proud. Miss you. You play that ball, I know. Arkansas got it. The last one in all caps. Ball hit to the shortstop, over to first. He's safe. So I believe that'll be the first hit of the ball game. Unless it's E6. Oh, yeah, E6 pulled him off the base. So that's correct. No, still intact. Says the messages you're reading from folk, the word is pronounced fouk as FOW-K. The middle of the word makes the ow or ouch sound. Just an FYI, you're welcome. Appreciate that. Ball is, now that should be a base hit as it drops in front of the diving left fielder. But the runner at second, actually, hold on, they throw it to first. That's a fielder's choice, so that's not a hit. So it looked like a hit. The runner at second went back to first thinking the ball was caught. It was dropped. He's thrown out at second, so it's a fielder's choice. So technically the no-hitter is still intact. Okay, as we hear Tim Boggs to my left saying he's going to give him a hit and then the out at first. So the no-hitter by the boards. 1 out here with a runner on for MJ Holman. That is swung on and hit to left field. The left fielder going back, and he makes the catch for out number 2 as Team Arkansas is now 1 out away. Virginia is for scorers. Go VA, the text reads. It says, my number 7, Kyler Jones, started off the World Series with a win. Love Aunt C and Kylie. It says, go Kyler from Grammy and Granddaddy.
For 13,
Kyler Jones will want to go back and watch the broadcast to see how many shout-outs he got. That swung on and fouled back for strike one. Top of the sixth. They are 1 out away, Team Arkansas, from advancing here in the winner's bracket. Austin Morgan, the batter, he is 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch swung on, hit to the right side, knocked down by the first baseman, race to the bag. He will win the battle. It goes 3 unassisted, and that will do it. So your final score here, Arkansas a winner, 10-2. We'll go ahead and recap who did what for Virginia. Sawyer Furlong goes 0 for 3. Noah Bamer 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Harold Landis 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Kalante Watkins 0 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. Cameron Ligon goes 0 for 3. Josh Simon 1 for 3. MJ Holman 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Austin Morgan 0 for 2 with a walk. Jack Jones 0 for 3. Leighton Foltz 0 for 1. Tay Booker 0 for 1. And Johnny Lund goes 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored for the victorious Texarkana East Arkansas squad. Drew Walters goes 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Jake Yowell goes 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Portland Loudermill goes 0 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Reese Bulkley goes 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored, 2 walks, 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Carson Chandler goes 0 for 1 with 3 walks and a run scored. Kyler Jones goes 0 for 2 with a sac fly RBI. Scooter Wilder 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch. Jayton Larry goes 1 for 3 with a double. Easton Bright goes 0 for 2 with a walk. Reed Walters, no official at bat with a walk. Brody Helms 0 for 1. Jackson McMurray, no official at bat with a hit by pitch and a run scored. Trying to get to these shout outs before we call it a night here. It says, way to go, Kyler. Love Jared from Froman. Said you got this. Austin, then Jack Jones. Says, way to go, Folk Boys from Mrs. Erica. Says, way to go, Scooter from Austin. And good win, Texarkana from Tommy and Kathy Chandler. So that'll do it for this one, as Team Arkansas wins it here 10-2. So Arkansas over on field 1 at 8 o'clock tomorrow will take on South Carolina in a winner's bracket game. Virginia drops into the loser's bracket where they will take on Louisiana. So we'll be back here, I'd say, in about 30 minutes, give or take, with Mississippi and Georgia. So for here on field 2, Jason Thompson signing off for now, wishing you wherever you tuned in tonight a pleasant evening.